All right, welcome. If you've been looking for a clear, no-nonsense guide to really becoming an expert in Omnissa Horizon VDI, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're basically going to map out the entire journey, from the very basics all the way to getting professionally certified. So let's get right into it.
So, here's the plan for today. Think of this as our roadmap. We're going to start with the big picture, your quest. Then we'll cover the essential foundation you need. After that, we'll look at the two main paths you can take, how to level up with advanced skills, and finally, we'll talk about the destination, getting certified and the tools you'll need along the way.
Okay, so first up, what's the whole point of this quest? Well, it's all about mastering virtual desktop infrastructure. And look, this is way more than just learning a piece of software. It's about getting the skills to design, build, and manage these really powerful virtual environments that, let's be honest, are the backbone of so many modern businesses.
So before we go any further, let's just make sure we're on the same page. What is Omnissa Horizon VDI? In a nutshell, it's a platform that lets you deliver virtual desktops and apps to your users. And you've got two main ways to do it. You can run it on your own servers in your own data center. We call that on-premise with Horizon 8. Or you can use the power of the cloud, specifically Microsoft Azure. Either way, the goal's the same. Give people a secure, consistent desktop experience no matter what device they're on. You know, you can't build a strong house on a weak foundation. And the same thing is absolutely true here. Before you jump into mastering Horizon, you've got to have the basics down. So let's talk about what you really need to know before you even sign up for your first course.
And here are those foundational pieces. Seriously, you can't just dive into Horizon cold. First, you need a really solid handle on VDI concepts in general, what it is, why it matters. Then, you've got to be comfortable with vSphere and vCenter. I mean, they're the bedrock of pretty much any virtual environment from Omnissa. And, of course, networking. Strong networking fundamentals are an absolute must. Think of these as the essential tools you need in your belt before you even start the journey. Okay, so you've got your foundation solid. Now you arrive at your first big fork in the road. And this is a major decision. You've got to decide if you want to focus your energy on premise or in the cloud. And this choice, it's going to shape the rest of your training path.
So this is it, your first big choice. On one side, you've got the on-premises path with Horizon 8. This is the traditional route, right? It's perfect for companies that need total control over their own hardware. Think finance, healthcare, places where data sovereignty is a huge deal. On the other side, you've got the cloud-native path with Horizon on Azure. This is all about speed, flexibility, and scale. It's ideal for a business that's growing fast and needs to adapt quickly. So the question for you is, what kind of environment are you in? Are you more of a hands-on server guru or a cloud architect? So once you've picked your path, on-prem or cloud, and you've really mastered the core concepts, it is time to level up. This is where you go from just being good to being a true specialist. It's about adding some seriously powerful skills to your repertoire. And this slide really brings it all home, doesn't it? You can see the entire journey laid out right here. You start with those fundamentals we talked about, then you make your big choice, on-prem or cloud. From there, you can start layering in advanced and even hybrid training, add your specializations, and then the final peak of the mountain, you go for that certification. It's a really clear step-by-step path to becoming a true expert. Now let's talk about one of the most important skills you could possibly have, troubleshooting. I mean, let's be real. In IT, stuff breaks. It just does. This specialization is all about turning you into a VDI detective. You'll learn how to systematically hunt down the root cause of really tough problems and get things running again, fast. Trust me, this is a skill that makes you invaluable. All right, another huge specialization is managing applications and user profiles. We're talking about tools like App Volumes and Dynamic Environment Manager, or DEM. Just think about it for a second. This is how you make sure the right apps get to the right people and that all their personal settings, their desktop wallpaper, their printer settings, their bookmarks, follow them wherever they log in. When you master this, you're not just managing tech, you're actually crafting a seamless, positive experience for your users. It's a game changer. And here we are, the final leg of our journey. This is all about proving what you know and grabbing the resources that will help you stay on top of your game. It's about validating all that hard work with an official certification. And just to be crystal clear, we are not talking about some entry-level certificate here. The Omnissa Certified Engineer, the OCE for Horizon, is the real deal. It is specifically designed for seasoned pros who've got at least 5 years of real-world experience. Earning this certification, well, it's a huge statement about your level of expertise. It's a big deal. But hold on.
Before you start planning your study schedule, there is a massive change coming to the certification process that you absolutely have to know about. Seriously, this could change your entire approach.
Okay, listen up because this is huge. Starting in September 2025, Omnissa is getting rid of the mandatory training prerequisite for their certifications. So what does that mean for you? It means if you're an experienced pro, if you've already got the skills from years on the job, you can go straight to the exam and prove it. You don't have to waste time and money sitting in a class covering things you already know. This is a massive win for experienced engineers who just want to validate their skills.
Of course, nobody climbs a mountain alone, so here's your learning toolkit. For the official deep dive architectural guides, the Omnissa Tech Zone is your best friend. To stay up to date on all these changes, keep an eye on the community blog. If you want that structured, formal classroom training, you've got partners like TD Synnex. And hey, don't sleep on community resources. There are some amazing YouTube channels out there with fantastic training. You're going to want to use all of these. So, there you have it, the complete roadmap to get you from wherever you are now to a certified Omnissa Horizon expert. The path is laid out right in front of you, the foundation, the core paths, the specializations, and that final certification goal. The only question left is, where do you start? What are you going to master first?